centers are very useful in our community today. Although they have been around for decades, they still play a huge role in our community. Youth centers can be considered a safe haven for troubled kids, thus helping them stay out of trouble. I believe that this is a very important part of today's society. Youth centers are a very important part of our community. These centers serve our communities in a variety of ways. They give our youth an alternative to the streets, which is a very important nowadays. These centers help prevent a lot of senseless crimes from happening also. I was reading in an article from the Youth Workers News about youth helping make a change in their communities. They stated that the community centers are playing a huge role in the development of today's youth, and these skills will last them a lifetime. They believe that they will remain active in the community throughout adulthood. These centers have a lot to offer our youth. The skills that they learn while helping the community may help them throughout their lives. Activities like picking up trash around their neighborhoods and helping tutor kids younger than them can become very valuable later in life. On one website I happened to run across called Directions for Youth and Families, they stated that most youth programs emphasize the importance of our youth staying away from violence, drugs, alcohol, and all-out bad behavior. This is one major problem our youth have to face nowadays. These centers help our youth stay focused on things in life that are important, like getting a good education. Drugs and alcohol makes this much harder to excel in school. Being totally focused is the only way you can receive a good education. Youth centers are like a safe haven nowadays for youth. They keep a lot of our kids out of the criminal activities. These centers provide another route for kids who are caught up in the street life and want to turn their lives around. If they didn't have this help, death or prison could be one of the options for these kids. Youth centers create smart and healthy kids. The way they conduct business contributes to this. Having strong and healthy youth is very important. They are the future leaders of the world. In an article I was reading called Youth Center, Janice mentions that a lot of today's youth come from very stressful homes. These youth centers help our youth cope with the problems they might be facing at home. Growing up in a dysfunctional home can really cause problems in a young person's life. They can cause them to lash out in the wrong way. Youth centers help curb these actions by showing the youth that somebody cares and they're not alone. Youth centers also teach young people responsibility. Things like incentives for receiving good grades, help getting summer jobs, and offering volunteer positions are a few ways they achieve this. These skills are very important in life, and it is good to learn them early in life. This way they can become familiar with the concept of being responsible individuals. Recreation is one of the aspects of youth centers that is important in the development of youth. Some kids don't have access to safe and fun recreational activities. Youth centers are an alternative to this problem. Activities like basketball, nature walks, and arts and crafts are some of the activities local youth centers offer. Activities like this help build young people's spirits and provide a positive way to occupy their time. This shows them that positive activities are fun and exciting without adding all the stuff that might cause you to get caught up in bad situations. Some youth centers hold parties for their youth at their centers. This is a very thoughtful idea. By doing this, the youth centers allow our youth to participate in fun activities like this without all the drugs and alcohol and the problems that can occur at neighborhood parties. Most youth centers have vocational tools like computer labs, which help youth gain knowledge about certain skills. Computer labs are very essential since our world is becoming cyber-based. Word processing skills and knowing the basics of using the internet is very important in the job market today, which is why youth should work on these skills early. Youth centers try to help with this objective. Youth centers are very essential to our community. They provide a safe haven for our youth, provide them with fun and safe activities to participate in, and teach them life skills that will follow them the rest of their lives. They involve the youth in the community activities like collecting trash, which is skills our youth need to attain. This shows them that it is good to keep the area you live in clean, which will benefit them in the long run. Youth centers help build strong, responsible adults by providing tools that help them reach their goals. Youth centers are very important in our community, and they have left a mark on our community. Youth centers are a necessity in our communities today. They help steer today's youth in the right direction, thus preventing them from becoming immersed in a life of crime. It is not 100% effective, but it is a resource that is in place to help today's youth, from the study hall to the fun-setting activities they provide. These centers should be implemented in every community across the world. Any questions?
You ever been to Fayette?
Yeah.
There used to be a place there called the Green Door. Have you ever been there?
No.
I started that back in 1971. It was a youth center. It worked. Kept a hell of a lot of kids out of crime. Fayette was it?
Any more questions? Thank you, everybody.